All right, welcome back, fellow learners, and now we're ready to take a look at the AR version, or the AR section of our learning exercise here today. And the model is still here, ready for us, and hopefully this will work. I've not had much experience filming my phone. I'm not sure if you have. So anyway, this is using what's called the Wallame app, Wallame. And on a side note, not only was I trying to work out a situation where I was looking to have this art science project installation installed locally, but at the same time was also trying to court these app developers to employ my services. So anyway, here we are. It's a fairly simple app, and I had played around with a variety of different AR apps, and I thought this had some of the better features. So you'll go in, and basically, as I said, it has geospatial location, and so it's asking me to basically replicate where I was when the original picture was taken. So when the picture is taken, it's shared with the cloud, and I've been having some issues with it actually freezing. Okay, so now this is working. This is good. And so when I stand in the same spot where I had originally taken the picture and added this overlay, you see this informational pop-up about the sun, which is exactly what I'm looking for, and this is great. But that's the issue, is that it doesn't always work. So even though I'm the person who created this, and I'm the person coming back and finding this, it could be anybody doing this who also has this app, which is free, by the way. So there we are. That's what we're looking for it to do, to pop up this informational overlay. All right, so the sun is 12 inches in diameter, and now we're going to move to Mercury. So you can see where it might be problematic if this were just in a park or parking lot or a linear park or something where there is no frame of reference. Hence my reason for marking this out with the cones and all of that. So we're going to go back to... Nope, wants me to add a photo, so I'm going to go there. Alright, so here we are. Mercury is the next one. It says replicate the place where the picture was taken, and the informational graphics should show up. Oh, and there it is. It's starting to pop up. That was kind of good, but it's obviously not very... can't read it. The issue is partly because I'm trying to film and hold the phone at the same time. But, you know, here is a clear presentation of the limitations of this particular app. And, you know, there's a number of different apps. I mean, Facebook has an app and Google has an app, but they're all basically for augmenting your social media picture sharing and so forth, and didn't really have all the functionality that this particular app had. And you know, these guys, there's only 3 people who run this company in England, and they were marketing this as just yet another sort of social media experiment. And my thought was that they were kind of ahead of the curve and what this could deliver compared to everybody else, but they weren't marketing it that way. And so I had done this in part to kind of show them what could be done. That there was many other uses, and they agreed, but they didn't end up hiring me, hiring my consulting services to help them. And it's a free, as I said, it's a free app, and so you know they admitted to having various marketing and financial issues and so forth, which is understandable. But as I said, I think it comes down to the way it's presented. If it's presented as a toy, that's how it's going to be used. But at the same time, this was something that could be used a number of more serious applications. So here we are at Venus, so we're going to see what happens here. And I was wondering as I was doing this, because some time has passed since I laid out the cones and took the pictures, if there was anything with the lighting and the time of day that might or might not play a part in whether these come up. Now, that is when I say these, the pop-up overlays, the information overlays. And when I did this before, I could not get Venus to work at all. So I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Yep, came up there for a minute. It could be that I'm moving it too quickly. I don't know. But I could not get Venus to really work. So I'm not sure what the issue is there. Oh, there it is. I'm definitely in the same spot as to where I took the picture originally. And so here's the problem. It's not just a matter, I mean, this is an experiment in a sense. So it's not just a matter of there not being a point of reference. It's just there's not, the app, it just isn't working for this purpose. So it will probably have to wait to some future iteration of this app or another one like it. There's a unmet need there. All right, so moving here to Earth. Now when I did this last time, Earth sort of worked. Worked better than Venus. I could not get Venus to work at all. Here we are. So, there we go. And that's what we're looking to achieve. Exactly that. So the idea being that someone could come along and set this up ahead of time with the pictures and the information sort of overlaid, if you will, on reality, and using the app and the internet and sharing and geospatial location and all of that, present this information. And a fun exercise and a learning exercise at the same time. So that is great. That's exactly what we're looking to have happen, if it happened all the time. So we have one more planet left. Let's see what happens there. And so here we are at Mars. And oh, there we go. Comes up right away. Mars did work very successfully last time for me. If the sun, and this is just a typo, I apologize. So it should be if the sun were 12 inches in diameter, here's how far Mars would be away at that scale. 163 feet. So if the sun were 12 inches in diameter, Mars would be 163 feet away. And the power of this exercise really gets to be when you get farther out and you start realizing how far it really is between the planets, and then when you get to the end of the solar system, how far things are away from there, even still. So it is, I think, a really great learning exercise. It gets people out of the classroom, outside, on a beautiful day like this, to have some fun and learn at the same time. It's has great potential. Just don't think it works as well as it should, with as much accuracy on an ongoing basis, to really make it a stable platform for education. But there you have it, folks. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate and value and look forward to any of your comments below. Thanks so much. Good night.